What you liking? What you seeing so far of that game for Christmas Day?
I mean, I think in that particular game, they got, things went in their favor early on with AD going out. Cooper Flag had an amazing game. Klay Thompson didn't have a phenomenal game, which, again, that would have contributed to it being a competitive W or competitive loss. Uh, and I think as far as what Golden State did that particular day, it's not really that impressive to me. I think they still got a lot of kinks to work through, a lot of emotions to deal with, and stuff
Okay.
like that. So they're still getting through it.
All right, I feel that. Feel like yeah, a little bit of work going on with the Warriors, but it came out with a dub. The Dubs came out with the dub, so they definitely needed to get that. I won't chime in too much with the Warriors right now because they did get that win, and we still need to get a little bit more out of them. We'd like to see more, but we did want to move on to the Rockets though. Rockets beat the Lakers. Lakers got a little trouble in paradise over there. A little back and forth going on between it seems the roster and the coaching. So we don't know all is playing a role in that. But Rockets were able to come out and secure the win. Still a little unsure what's going on with the point guard situation over there. Reed Shepherd, he's obviously showing up in the starting role, but he's not really the guy as a point guard just yet. Still young talent. So what is Houston? Are we looking at them as considered like a contender for the championship this year?
This year, no. And there's only one reason. You just mentioned it, the point guard situation. I'm a big believer in Reed Shepherd. I do like Reed Shepherd. I think he's going to be a really good player. He's going to at least be a really good role player. However, he's not ready to help them contend this year as their main ball handler. So, especially when we're looking at how Jokic is playing, we're looking at how the Spurs are playing, how OKC's been playing. I don't foresee them in the playoffs being able to compete with those guys. They're going to be a really good playoff team. They're going to be a good outing. I think they're going to at least get past the first round. But in terms of competing for a championship, I personally don't see it yet.
I did want to highlight a little bit about the game, a little bit. Amen Thompson stepped up. I believe he dropped like 26, 28 points, something like that,
Yeah.
which solid work from Amen Thompson because we know he kind of came in for the defense. So seeing him play an offensive role, considering that he kind of was starting at that point guard position a little bit earlier in the season, it's interesting to see him score, honestly. But I agree with you. Until they get that point guard situation, like, put back together, or obviously Fred VanVleet back from injury.
Yeah, if they have Fred, then yeah.
I don't even know how that what'll work, like how it'll look. Hopefully it'll be great for them because we all know like when a team doesn't play with a specific person for a while, they got to get that chemistry back.
Yeah, that's true.
They might be there may not be too much chemistry needed because it is their point guard. So I feel like he'll kind of already know the plays, what they're running with. Has he played with KD though?
No, he hasn't.
So that might be the biggest
thing with Fred, bro, he's one of those plug and play guys. Like he's not one of those guys that you really have to have the ball in his hands a lot. He's one of those, okay, I'm going to play defense. I'm going to run the offense.
That's true.
Then I'm going to shoot. He's going to shoot threes. He's going to be aggressive. So I don't think with that type of archetype, it doesn't really take much to try to fit in with him.
Is he a playmaker though?
He is.
He's a player.
And mainly,
is that going to blow well with KD? Because KD likes the ball in his hands.
Yeah, but KD, when he has the ball in his hands, he's looking to score. VanVleet is not really looking to score unless he's open. Okay. You know what I mean? So I think it will work because it's one of those playmaking scoring dynamics.